Greetings viewers and welcome to More News, the Melbourne area. Today we're delving into a business that is not spoken of enough. We'll delve into the antique store business, and you can come right in to talk about it. So we have wide ranges of different antiques all over.
I was warmly welcomed into Mr. Wayne Shwarts' antique store. It had all different sorts of ornaments, as it included various aesthetics with historic significance, while it is an antique store after all. I had the honor to sit down with him and ask him various questions on what his business entails. What I had learned throughout this whole experience was that the vintage look is here to stay, and it has become even more popular in recent years, with most countries such as the UK, which have somewhat maintained that look throughout its existence, with its profound ordeal to give the essence of class and vibrance.
So, Mr. Shwarts, how long have you been a shop owner?
I've owned a shop for 23 years.
What sort of artifacts do you sell?
I sell Victorian antiques, retro, ball and claw. We do a lot of smalls, crystal, ornaments. I do have lights, but I haven't had hung the lights up yet, but we do sell lights. I also sell a lot on Marketplace. I put a lot onto Marketplace to sell there.
A shop owner, were you a vintage dealer?
I grew up in antique furniture all that, and that when I gave that up, I started the shop.
What are your non-selling items?
At the moment, the smalls aren't selling well. Business is not the best, but we do sell most of the stuff that come in. Chest of drawers aren't selling at the moment. Clocks aren't selling, and the clocks, the value has fallen drastically. A grandfather clock at one stage was worth 40 grand. You're lucky to get 10 for it. And all the people that are buying are leaving the country.
Is still in, or are you seeing less of it now?
Shabby look, I haven't dealt with the shabby look, but I know it is in, and people are still buying, and people are now buying furniture and painting them and making them look shabby look. So I think it's still in.
Does your store use a computer, or do you have handwritten tickets? If a computer, what software program do you utilize?
I'm old school. I don't use computers. I don't use it till we do everything manually in the book, and most of my stuff do have prices on it. You ask me and I'll give you a price.
How do you keep your dealers happy and motivated?
Well, you've got to have the right stock and at the right price for a dealer to come through, and he will buy it for his shop. So if your prices are reasonable and they're fair, he will come. My customers too, but I think if you keep your prices reasonable, that they can actually afford it, they will come in and have a look what you've got and buy what they want.
What are some little extras that your store provides? Examples are like little treats, wrapping, or gifts.
We give a discount on goods that people buy. I do always usually give a 10% discount. I do have wrapping that we can wrap if they want to. My other thing is I do upholstery, so it brings in a variety of people looking to recover. We sell fabrics, and we sell a lot of small and a lot of different things. We're not all one thing. Like a lot of companies do like only Victorian, we do Victorian, retro, all kinds of stuff.
Is the antique business a rather competitive one?
It used to be a competitive one. In this street alone, there used to be 12 antique shops. There's now only 3. As the days go, more antique shops and they are closing because of the economy. People do not have money. This is a luxury. People do not have money wasted to buy furniture with the cost of living. So it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. At one stage, the majority of people that were buying furniture and antiques and that were the white people. But as we progressing, more and more black people and Indians and that are now buying antiques where before they didn't. So it's 50-50 now. But I would also say a lot of the black people are buying now.
Tell us something that most people do not know about antiques.
Most people don't realize that an antique's got to be over 100 years to be classified as an antique. A lot of people don't know that. They come and say, I've got some antiques for sale, and you go in there and it's 40 years old, which is not an antique. An antique is, once it hits 100 years, it's classified as an antique.
What is one question you wish I'd asked you that you can answer?
One question. How's business? Business is bad. It's quiet.
Thank you. That comes to the end of our interview. And thank you, Mr. Shwarts, for your time. And I wish to see you again. And I pray that business progresses for you over time.
Thank you so much. I accept that. Business will pick up. And thank you for coming. And hopefully one day you will come in and buy a whole lot of antique furniture, not modern furniture, antique furniture. And realize the young generation likes the modern and wants to be modern, but hopefully you will see the sense and open your eyes and appreciate the old antique furniture. Thank you very much.
Antiques and Real Fostery is located in the bustling streets of Kensington, where the old meets the new, or should I rather say the new meets the old. Mr. Shwarts mentioned how the antique business is not booming as much as it used to, and this is because of the lack of acknowledgement for the old school style from the Gen Z. It is not often to see antique stores nowadays, compared to the 1900s. Ever since the existence of social media, people create new modern trends which results to mass majority joining the bandwagon. With that being said, it has left many businesses in despair, including the antique stores, as consumers diverge into what is in right now. What one should take from this segment is that we should all appreciate originality and see the good in the old, because those are the real treasures, as they hold a profound meaning. That is it for today, and thank you for joining in. I am Mo, and enjoy the rest of your day.